As everyone knows, the Brown family, Modigazzi Travels, now Modigazzi The Browns, has been, we are reaching a point where we're preparing to go back to the United States. We have been in the Philippines right now for quite a long time, and since my wife is from the Philippines, since Raquel is from the Philippines, a lot of times I take for granted that people know about the Philippines. So this is just a short video talking about different aspects of the Philippines and what it is. A lot of people geographically may not know where the Philippines is located. It's located in the South Pacific, below Japan and below South Korea. It's a small group of island, and the people here are considered islanders, but they have a long, sort of drawn out history. They were named after King Philip II, which was from Spain, and the Spanish occupied the Philippines for over 300 years. The Philippines was also occupied by the Japanese, and then eventually taken on by the United States, which came to help with the Japanese occupation, but then basically didn't leave. And now it's a their form of government is a democracy, and it's basically like our democracy. And in essence, like our democracy, their constitution is almost verbatim the American Constitution, and a lot of westernized ideas mixed with the Spanish heritage, as well as some Japanese and some native culture. And so they're a strange mixture of all types of different aspects of Asia and and Hispanic and American and all different types of things all kind of put together. They are a group of over 7,000 islands. That's what it is. And each of the sections of the Philippines, a lot of the sections of the Philippines have dialects. And those dialects aren't like in the United States where you have an accent and you speak that language and you just speak it differently. These are actually different languages spoken in different places.
Maayong aga.
Maupay na aga.
Naimbag nga bigat.
Malingkat manaan.
Maayong buntag.
Piagandaw. Euflaflus.
Magandang umaga.
Maayon aga.
And the common language being two languages, Tagalog, which is Filipino, which is the national language, as well as English, which is taught from a very early age in school. And in general, most Filipinos do speak English. The population of the Philippines is 102,250,133. That's according to the 2016 census. It is the 12th largest country by population. So you got to remember, this is a tiny little island. Let's put it in perspective, okay? So the land area of California is 163,696 square miles. The land area of the Philippines is 115,831 square miles. So the whole 7,000 islands is less land area than California. But you can take our 4 most populated states, which includes California. That was over 39 million people in California. Texas, there's over 27 million people in Texas. Florida, there's over 20 million people in Florida. New York, there's over 19 million in New York, and it almost matches the population of the Philippines. So in one of our states, they're holding the population of our 4 most populated states. So that's a pretty dense population. The government here is a presidential government just like ours, and a democratic republic, and they do elect a president, and they have it's same structure as ours, House of Representatives and the Senate, Congress. But it's rife from top to bottom with corruption. It may be changing, I'm not sure. I can't give you a educated opinion on that. I see on the grassroots level that it hasn't changed. Like there's still on boots on the ground, it's corrupt. Like from the police to government officials to just in general the bureaucracy. If you pay, I mean it's a pay-to-play country. You know, if the more you pay and the more you're willing to pay under the table, the easier the wheels get greased and you get things done. Economy and trade. So in the Philippines, they shipped $56.3 billion, American dollars worth of goods in 2016. And I have a top 10 list, the top 10 exports, which account for 80.1% of all international trade or shipping that is done from the Philippines to other countries. And so here is the list of the top 10 exports of the Philippines.
Number 10, gems and precious metals. Number 9, chips and boats. Number 8, fruit and nuts.
Number 7, vegetable, animal, oils, fats, and wax.
Or slag and ash. Number 5, vehicles.
The number 4 export is optical, technical, and medical apparatus.
Number 3, wood.
Number 2, it's machinery and including computers.
The number 1 export for the Philippines is electrical machinery. What I want to do here is I want to tell you a few basic facts that compare the United States, which is where our family live, and the Philippines, which is where Raquel is from and where we are now. I just want to give you some basic facts and statistics about America versus the Philippines. So it's comparing America to the Philippines. Maybe it will help you understand the Philippines a little bit better. So here are a few basic facts about the Philippines.
If you live in the Philippines, you will spend 98.66 less on healthcare.
If you live in the Philippines, then you will die 7.08 years sooner.
People here in the Philippines are about 83.33% less likely to have a AIDS.
And if you're here in the Philippines, you're 83.63% less likely to be in prison.
And if you live in the Philippines, you will use 95.68% less electricity.
And unfortunately, if you are a Filipino, you are 2.9 times more likely to die in infancy.
If you're a Filipino, you will be 1.37% more likely to be unemployed.
Good. As a Filipino, you are also 2.4 times more likely to be murdered.
And here in the Philippines, people make 91.1% less money.
Good job.
So people here in the Philippines will get less AIDS, but they will have 83.63 more babies.
So here in the Philippines, they consume 95.9% less oil.
Yeah, you don't have a car.
There's 1,000 times more public urination in the Philippines. Yes?
All right, I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's crowded here in the Philippines?
In Baguio, in the cities, in general, yes, and more so in the big cities. But when we went to Banaue, Sagada, and all those places, it doesn't seem so crowded. Like there's huge open expanses of mountains and stuff. And when I go down to the provinces, where the rice fields are, it doesn't feel as crowded.
All right. I mean, how about Charlie's very scared coming here because of the killings. Are you scared now?
She's right. We heard on the news the new president, Rodrigo Duterte. He is a character, not unlike our own current president, but he has more absolute power than I think Trump does. He was killing drug dealers, so they're basically free for all to kill drug dealers. And I didn't know how they found the drug dealers, how they accused them, so I'm kind of scared because you never know. Maybe they think anything, like I do a vapor pen, maybe they think that's drugs, and I'm, so I was scared. But when I came here, things have not changed. Like the people are the same, like everybody treats you the same as they did when we lived here. So after being here, no, I'm not scared. But
Yeah, scared?
before coming here, I was.
Okay. Or are we living here?
Are we leaving?
No, are we? If you have resources, do you want to live here and stay?
If we have resources, no.
He doesn't want to live here. Why?
I don't want to live here.
Why?
Maybe someday in the future we could share being here and being in the States. I think there's too many things that lead to our comfort in the United States. I think that there's a lot of things that you don't have access to in the Philippines that we have access to in the United States. And I just think in general, it's a more stable country right now. I just think that there's too much internal corruption and problems in the Philippines right now. And I know that there's been people who live in here for 20 years and they're fine. They like it and they love it. And if I did live here, I wouldn't want to live in a city. I would like to live in the province or live up in the mountains or something like that. But I don't think that I wouldn't want to live here eventually, but as of right now, I don't. If you have the resources, you'll rather live here or live in the United States?
I want to live here.
So you rather live here than the United States?
Yeah.
Really?
But you said it's not here. Not here in the city, but in the province where.
So you like the
more-
Philippines better than the United States?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're revoking her citizenship. Colleen, would you rather live here or the United States?
United States.
Okay, why?
Why?
Because
Like, just name a couple reasons that you like.
because we live in luxury.
It's true. It's true. Where are you from?
America!
And where do you want to live? Do you want to live in the Philippines or do you want to live in America?
America!
Right?
Why?
Why? Come here.
Come.
Because I like it.
Raquel is really, really outvoted. So eventually, in about 15 years, Raquel will move here and me and the kids will come visit her.
If I go to the U.S. and I don't have to work, it's okay.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're Modigazzi, we're living